What's up, Hershey's? It's me, Chocolate Guy.
Now let's see what series from my childhood we will be reviewing today. 1 second. I'm not getting out of this, am I?
I haven't really played them in a while. I mean, I played the newer one a lot more recently, and it was fine. I mean, I did play it with a friend, so that probably made it a lot more bearable. But today, we're going to review the first one. I have a soft spot for the Toys to Life games. I still really like them. I just recently have started playing Starlink Battle for Atlas, and I love this game. I have only collected 2 of the figures so far. Still love this game, though. It's incredible. Maybe reviews coming on it after Disney Infinity.
This game had a huge part of my childhood. I played it almost every day. I collected almost every figure. Of course, now they're all shoved in the back of my closet because I haven't played it since I was 9. But still, great part of my childhood.
So let's jump into it.
First off, we need to say how charming this game looks. It looks a little bit outdated, but the graphics are meant to look plastic, so you can hold one of the toys up to the TV and be like, yeah, it's pretty much the same. Right when you start up the game, there's a tutorial level, which I really enjoy. You're a group of sparks that shifts into different Disney characters while going to different places, all ending off at the Disney castle. Or maybe just a random castle, it just looks like the Disney castle. But let's get into the actual part of the game. Let me just say how huge this game is. This has like 6 different games all packed into one, all from different Disney properties. Some of them are really good too, like The Lone Ranger, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Toy Story. I always loved these as a kid, and still today. And then there's Cars. All we really do in this one is race, but I mean, what else are we gonna do? Come on, it's Cars. I mean, there is one cool part about Cars, which is this.
This is what baby me found entertaining.
In the free play mode, you can do all kinds of things. You can build stuff, you can fight enemies, you can race cars, you can build stuff. It does get a bit repetitive, but I mean, it's understandable because there are 6 different stories in the game. So it makes sense that the free play mode would be a little bit less fleshed out. Building stuff is super fun, and it's where you can let your creativity go wild. Unless if you're me, then you just put 3 Disney castles on your place and call it a day. Driving in this game feels really good as well. Until the game wants you to get the 10 tokens, then this game's controls are terrible. It's so hard. This took me half an hour, and then I realized it was optional.
Well, that's 30 minutes of my life I'm never getting back.
The fighting in this game is fine. There's nothing really unique about it. It's just normal fighting. It's not my favorite part of the game, but it still works. The voice acting, in my opinion, is probably the worst part of the game. Some of the characters go for a unique voice, and some of them go for the same voice. Like Jack Sparrow, he has a unique voice, and Mr. Incredible has the same voice as he did in the movies. It doesn't ruin my experience with the game at all, it's just a nitpick that I have. It's nothing.
Easily my favorite part about this game is that it's its own thing. It doesn't try to be strictly Disney. It creates a new story. Because if they didn't, it'd be like, hey, we could pay like $60 for this game, but we could have the same experience just for $20. But instead of doing that, they created a new story, which makes it worth the purchase. To me, I don't know if it was worth the purchase for anyone else. So yeah, that's Disney Infinity. Overall, I love this game. It will always have a special place in my heart. It's an amazing game that sparked a really good trilogy.
Now here's the actual worst part of the game. If you're in a story, you can only play characters that belong to that franchise, which means that you can't be Elsa when you're playing the Lone Ranger. 0 out of 10 game.